I reckon I could do a single cheeseburger in one bite.
What's amazing is Freddie reads this headline and goes, I could do that.
Is there the possibility that this guy did it on one of those fancy gourmet burgers and there was a stick in it?
Dead Meat 2026 is being announced. It is going to happen the 10th and the 11th of July.
2 days, baby. You're allowed to camp this time. It's going to be even fucking crazier.
Bigger, better, faster, stronger. And
hornier, gayer, mongier.
if you want to get your tickets, they are going to be released Friday, the 28th of November, only on our Patreon.
Yeah, so you've got to be a long-standing Patreon or someone who signs up to our free trial.
If you want to get involved, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. You can sign up for a 3 weeks trial as well.
Yeah. Best comedy festival in the fucking country. Goes 2 days. We're going bigger, better, stronger, harder, faster. Get your tickets on Friday the 28th. Let's go, baby.
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talk with me, Rob Mulholland. I'm a big fat coat boy. Little not gay Tom's in the corner with his manager Madison. Bin's here, obviously. We've got a very special guest today. Very happy to have him. He's a good mate and a great comic. It's Alun Cochrane. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
Good to have you.
You weren't here last time I did this podcast.
No, you did it well. Was it when I was in Oz? Or
I
was
think you were in Australia, and I did it with Phil Ellis.
Oh,
who
yeah.
Also gave me a lift to the premises, so
Yeah.
I was a little bit confused coming to it a second time. But,
Right, by having to get there under your own steam.
yeah.
It's tricky, that, isn't it? Yeah.
And I managed it.
Yeah. Well done, you.
I don't
Well
like
done.
to show off, but I also I drove past a car that had "Clean Me" written in the back. On the
Great
back.
bit.
Really old school.
Yeah, I love that.
Not
I love
seen
that.
for ages.
I wish my wife was this dirty. That's also
That sort of
another
stuff.
banger.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I love that. If I'm driving behind a lorry that's got a big cock in dirt on the back,
Yeah.
well happy. I love
Very
old bits
pleasing.
like that.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I'm more of a swastika guy.
Right? Yeah. You are. I've always said that about you, Freddie. Freddie's he's kind of a swastika guy.
I like to know where I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those are your two diverging paths of funny symbol, innit? You can either go cock or swastika. Those are your two main paths to go down.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Swastika,
Yeah.
made of cocks.
Right. That
Oh yeah.
a little bit hard to read, I think, as an image is going
Hard
to be
to
a
draw,
problem.
I would think.
Yeah, that's artistic
You know,
skill.
it'd be very easy for that to end
Yeah.
up looking like something else.
The problem with the cock or swastika, you've got to be really careful which one you do because either can backfire, right? Because like if you do a swastika on someone who's into them, you've fucked it. Like if you draw it on someone's van and they're like, "Ha ha! I actually am a Nazi," then you're like, bloody hell, I've only helped him. If you draw a cock on someone and they go, I love cock,
Yep.
you fucked it. You've got to make sure that it's something they hate.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right, pedo on the van.
Yeah.
Because if you are a pedo...
Aha!
No.
This van's full of kids.
No, because if you are a pedo and you have a dirty van,
Yeah.
the last thing you want is to advertise that that's what you're doing with it.
Well, what if you're a lazy pedo?
What, you...
You want them to come to you.
Maybe you're selling kids.
Yeah.
Then you do want to advertise it, don't you?
No, but I don't think you'd advertise it as pedo. If you were selling kids,
Yeah.
your advert wouldn't go, pedo.
Why are you selling pedos?
Are you telling me if there was a van, right, parked up that had its door ajar, right, and there was and written on the van was it said pedo with an arrow?
Oh, I'd
pointing
pop
in.
my head in.
Exactly.
I'd pop my head in.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd go, any free samples?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd imagine with you it'd be like a propping up a cardboard box on a stick in order to trap it. Pedo under his like, where do we go?
Yeah, cocks or pedos. That's how we're starting. No, cocks or swastikas.
Cocks or
That's how-
swastikas, yeah.
That's how we're starting.
Yeah.
How's baby thing?
Oh yeah.
that thing?
Absolutely fine. Basically, they just don't really do anything at this point apart from just sort of like hang out, just there. There's only two modes because he hasn't learned to smile yet, so it's just either neutral or furious. That's all I get.
Yeah.
One of the two.
I mean, that's pretty much me.
Yeah, I don't quite love you in the same way, I would say, as my child. And also I'd be
Already.
quite furious
It's
if you...
amazing, isn't it?
It's that quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I'd be quite furious if you sucked my missus's tits 8 times a day. It'd be a very different vibe. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's good that it's not dead.
It is good, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
very good.
Of the two options, that's the one I
I
would prefer.
believe that keeping it alive is the main thing.
That is basically the only thing at this point.
When do you think it's going to have a personality?
I don't know. Well, Alan's actually a way ahead of me on this. So I
When
don't
does
actually know.
when does personality kick in?
I haven't really paid them that much attention. So can I text my wife to ask? What age did they get personalities again?
This is also Alan's kids, so I imagine they're very stoic and dour. It's just, hello, father.
I think they do start to get personalities pretty soon,
Yeah.
but it will be a while before they're not boring and just it's all either worry or a moment of relief, and then it's back to. So it's just basically, it's kind of like a pie chart of mostly worry with a tiny pizza slice of now we can regroup, and then you just get back to worry, and that'll continue for I would imagine only a few weeks, really.
Yeah, it's
And then
it's
there'll be
very much
some
like
stuff.
I love him more than anything I've ever known, and all I do is hope that he goes to sleep and shuts the fuck up. That's
Yeah.
all I do. Like my whole life is go away. This thing I love more than anything.
That's every relationship I've ever had.
No, this is weird because he's not a woman.
But it will change quite a lot because like they change so much.
Yeah,
so
like that.
in such a short
it's
amount
very
of time.
true. Like
Like a month is crazy different from a newborn, so it'll feel like the personality and like a different. Yeah, it's good that bit.
Yeah, it is fun. Like he started to respond more to stuff.
Yeah,
and,
all
like,
that
little
stuff,
like that all
and
the
that gets
time.
massive. And also, there's some joy to how little they do at the start because you can literally put them down on a table and they don't even get off it. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Whereas once it's a toddler, like this would just be a room full of hazards that you currently wouldn't worry about.
Yeah, well, no, to be honest, I wouldn't probably bring a toddler to this studio covered in extreme pornography.
Yeah, but actually, it'd be fine when a toddler, but don't bring a 9-year-old in here because that'll be really inappropriate. Like a toddler is.
Don't bring a
the time to do-
15-year-old; they'll rip it off.
Yeah, exactly. This is a parenting podcast, isn't it? Now?
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
Literally, really
Which is now
recently.
Mike and Vittorio's parent podcast. That's what we're calling it.
We've seen where the money is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're pivoting.
I'm not a child man. Child man?
That's not what it says on your van.
But I am a dog guy.
Right.
And with dogs,
He wanks on people's cars.
with dogs, if you have two of them, they actually kind of chill each other out a little
Yeah.
bit, and they become less of a annoyance than just having one.
Yeah.
So is that the same with like babies?
Why are you looking at me? I've only got one, and
But
I assume no.
But like if you just have two babies together, maybe they just cry at
They
each other.
cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Do you mean
You reverse
have,
the polarities.
Do you mean have twins, or do you mean have two children
Just
in
two
short
kids.
succession?
Yeah,
Because even
yeah.
then there would be I would say a minimum of a 9-month age gap. I'm no maths expert or biology whiz.
Also, I would say, like, if you manage to knock up your missus immediately after she's given birth, like, something crazy's gone on there.
Yeah, you're probably a bit pushy.
You are
as a husband.
spunking into a smashed up vag. Let's be honest here. Like, you are.
I was more thinking about emotionally. She needs a cup of tea and a lie down.
Yeah,
not you-
totally. Yeah,
not
yeah.
you clambering all over her.
Well, the lie down will come in handy, really.
Yes, fair.
After this birth, I need a cup of tea and a lie down. A lie down, you say? That means I can put my dick in you.
Yeah. So you have no idea. Yeah.
But I'm not even sure if 2 dogs is easier than one
Yeah. It
dog.
depends
I
on the
don't-
2 dogs.
Yeah, I don't think that's entirely true.
Yeah. You just stated that like a fact, and I don't think it is.
I think
It
it's
is
a
a fact.
theory. It's a theory
It
people
can
go
be.
with.
It's a fact. No, it's a fact because I've said it.
So if you get 2 XL bullies, it's easier. That's
Well,
better.
it depends. It depends on who. like it's easier. It's maybe not easier for you to get mauled to death, but like I just mean it's easier in terms of like they socialize with each other.
Yeah,
they
but what
play
if they
with
hate each other and they're constantly fighting?
And they're barking at each
Yeah.
other. Every time I see 2 dogs together, they're always barking.
Yeah.
Is that not because you're outside
Yeah.
and they're barking at you?
No, they're barking at each other.
Oh,
Every time you see 2 dogs and they walk past each other, like, "Nah, nah," and people go, "No, sorry."
But
it's
I
not
would
usually like this."
contend that those dogs would bark if they were on their own.
I disagree. They're barking at each other because there's other dogs there.
Yeah,
It's a very common thing that I see in our life.
they would bark at the dog.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they would, if they were just on their own, they'd still be barking.
They just bark at nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
My dog barks at nothing all the fucking time.
Is this like the tree falling in the forest thing? Is that
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stupid philosophy. It's philosophy for morons.
Did
what
you
these
know,
two are doing.
Is this a philosophy podcast
If
now?
a dog walks past another dog, does it bark at itself or does it smell its own dick?
I remember a time when this podcast was just rape jokes. That's all
Yeah.
as it was.
Yeah.
Now we're asking the big questions.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say this because the first time I did this podcast, Phil Ellis was stepping in as
Yeah.
co-host,
Yeah.
and you started talking to me about this screen behind, and I know this because I checked a clip of it today just to make sure that I didn't accidentally wear the exact same top because I sometimes get a weird. I used to talk about this on stage. I sometimes get a strange same clothes again paranoia. You know, like if you go to a dinner party or something, you think, did I wear a Fred Perry polo shirt the last time? Like, I don't want. It's been 6 weeks. I don't want thinking I've got the exact same outfit on. I've only got one outfit. So I looked at it, and it was Phil. And you said, "Oh, there's this horrible thing." And I said, "Oh, I don't really want to look at that." And then you said, "There's a sick bowl. There's a bucket."
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, we did have a sick bucket. Yeah, yeah.
You no longer need it, or
No,
is it,
well, we used to end every episode by showing people videos that we got sent into our WhatsApp.
yeah, it was disgusting.
It
I
was really
remember.
bad. Yeah,
It was
And
some torture of a man's genitals that I was made to watch.
Oh yeah. Well, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it was pointed out to us several times how illegal it was, and then Tom panicked and threw away the phone. And so then I got a new phone, and then we kept losing the phone, getting another phone, and all this sort of stuff, and it kept not happening for a bit. Basically, no one gave a fuck. It turns out, and it was we just sort of left it.
Have we moved on from
was
it?
a really-
We've evolved. We're above that now.
There was really
Also,
grown
all of
up.
this is alleged illegal video.
No, the phone that you had, Tom, that it was full of illegal.
that you bought in your name.
No, that you owned, the producer phone. The producer phone.
Yeah, Tom's
that was
phone.
full of hardcore extreme pornography.
I didn't
There
even
is
see anything.
specifically there
Tom's
is no
phone.
proof
Do
of.
you remember when he used to go through them beforehand?
Yeah, and go,
select the
these are
ones?
my videos. Welcome to the section Tom's lovely videos.
I once said, can I have one of those videos? And he went, you can't, they are mine. They belong to me.
But don't worry, I will be sharing them on the internet with anyone who wants them for money, because I am Tom, the owner of this extreme pornography.
Do you remember when allegedly,
Yeah.
there was a week where allegedly Tom gave the wrong phone number out, and the phone
the
number
episode?
on a live episode, and the phone number that he gave out belonged to an 11-year-old child who got nothing but extreme videos for about a week.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
As clerical errors go, that is up there, isn't it?
It's a pretty rough one. The stakes turned out to be way higher than we thought. We thought we were just a podcast dicking about, but we're just hello, child, have some trauma.
Some people just shred a document that it's fine. They can just print it off again. But that is a big old clerical error.
It was a bit of a fuck up. Yeah,
Luckily, that's the only mistake I've ever made.
I'm glad to hear it. That's what I would
We
have
only
guessed.
realised the mistake when Tom was sat there going, why is my phone not beeping full of extreme images and videos?
Why does my phone only have the extreme pornography I already own?
I should be getting new extreme pornography, new illegal extreme pornography.
I put my order in at the illegal extreme pornography store. With Bitcoin, obviously, because it's illegal extreme pornography, which I, little not gay Tom, have bought.
This is all a bit. This is all fiction. If any police are listening, this is not actually happened.
Yeah.
It's parody
There
for
are
comic
parody,
effect,
parody,
isn't it?
yeah.
Parody for
There are
comic
police
effect.
listening.
Are there?
Yeah. We've got police fans. They've come to a couple of my shows.
Have we?
I've had polices.
Oh, I hate all of you.
Yeah, me too. I want to be very
all right
clear.
with yous.
Some people say all cops are bastards, and I think that's too polite.
Yeah. Look, I'm not one of those people that calls you pigs behind your back. I'm calling it you now to your face. You're all pigs.
And that's coming from him, a pig.
This will really stop him from investigating all that illegal part that we just talked about, won't it? I think you're all cool, the ones that listen to this. The other ones dicks, but the ones that listen to this, fine.
Yeah.
Because they're not dobbed as
What do you think about police, Alan?
I think it's mixed.
Yeah.
I think some of them are probably good.
is
at
with
their
those
jobs,
diversity
and
hires,
some-
tell us.
Yeah, it's definitely mixed. Yeah. It's a very diverse workforce these days. They're getting smaller, aren't they? All right, Grandad. The police, they're getting
They're
smaller.
physically smaller.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
was
him.
trying to work out if you meant the size of the force or literally the size of officers. Right.
No, the
physical officers are getting smaller.
they're tiny
I have
now,
seen a
aren't
couple
they?
of dweebs on the internet because they must have had higher standards in the past.
Uh-huh.
And now they're like, we'll just take the little fucking dork. There are a few where it's like, if I run at you, I'm not even going to break stride as I flatten you.
Can I make a suggestion here? And I want you to hear me out to the end.
Uh-huh.
What if we made every police person a midget?
Right.
And then that way, people wouldn't commit crimes because they'd be so adorable.
Yeah, sure.
Like, they'd be like, I was really angry at this protest, but look how cute you are in your little uniform.
Big problem with it is, I would, when I was drinking, I would have done everything in my power to get arrested every night. Like, that would have been the funniest thing. Just running through town, a big, giant, lanky man being chased by 6 dwarfs with a siren flashing. Come on,
Do you
too
know,
funny.
I just saying this out loud now.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dwarf run.
What you want about? It's great.
I've never seen one run.
You
in my life. I can't
have.
picture it.
You have. Wee Man runs in Jackass.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen Wee Man run.
Time Bandits. One of
Yeah.
them must run in Time Bandits.
Yeah, they run in such a hilarious way as well. This is one of the best
Well,
things about
I imagine it to be hilarious. I imagine it to be hilarious. But
them. Dwarf
yet,
racing.
I've
There
seen
we
loads
go.
of dwarf
There we go,
racing
there we go.
videos.
oh,
Yeah, just watch the Paralympics. They fucking have loads of them. Here we
Let's
go.
have a look.
Just saying that's way bigger numbers than the clip of me that I watched on this
Oh, yeah.
podcast earlier.
Oh, yeah. We'll never compete with this.
Back on the track, it's the men's 100 metres.
Sorry, can we just
Andy
pause?
has been training.
Can we just pause? The caption on this video is, even dwarfs can do athletics.
Yeah.
Of course they can. Of
Yeah.
course they can.
It's kind of an insult to fat people. Even dwarfs can do athletics.
So why
and you're
can't you?
not.
Yeah, of course the dwarfs can do athletics. Have you not seen the hammer throw?
They're the hammer.
That was what I was implying, Tom.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
thank you. Thank you.
Can I watch some dwarves run, please?
Yeah.
And this could be his moment.
Just pause it a sec. I have another question before we start.
Yeah.
Do they still have to run the same distances as us?
We now go to the men's 10-metre sprint.
Just
I think Us is doing a lot of work there. I'm not sure any of us are doing much running. But
Yeah, I think it's tight making up dwarf to a marathon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still think, Alan,
Yeah.
like, call me arrogant. I think without training, I could swat any of these in a sprint race. Like, I am a slow man, but I am also 6'7". I'm beating these.
Which sports do you think that dwarves would beat you at?
potholing.
What?
What?
Potholing.
Oh,
Potholing.
potholing. You just went, Parley.
I thought someone called Pauline had arrived.
Also, is potholing a sport?
It's a hobby at
And
best.
also, their head's as wide as mine. They're going to get stuck like a cork.
Yeah, but you'll also get stuck in that point. But
Yeah.
all the other bits,
yeah,
with
the
a tiny-
they've got
with a
smaller
tiny little
shoulders.
bodies.
Shoulders is your widest point, isn't
Uh-huh.
it? So,
Right.
but it's not a sport.
It's not a sport.
oh, they've got big arses though.
Yeah.
That's not good for potholing.
Right.
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought it would be the main issue. Anything like skill based, like that they could easily beat me at. Like
Chess?
darts. You know,
No, darts is a height advantage.
they can stand on a stool.
Not in darts.
Well,
That's
so
not
you're
allowed.
throwing something. I don't think you need to be that high. You
Yeah,
just
it's a
need to be
skill
able to
issue.
throw.
Like they're only throwing it fucking 6 feet. They can
Yeah,
do
but it's
that.
the arc of it, isn't it? It's harder.
I
to
agree
throw
with
than
what
an
you're
arc
saying.
straight.
They'd get used to it though. They're used to throwing it up. You know, I think a dwarf could be easily be as
I
good as
agree
a
with what you're
normal
saying.
sized
So
man.
why are there no dwarf professional darts players?
Because there's very few dwarfs. So you know, statistically unlikely.
Which is the other Achilles heel of your police by dwarf.
Yeah. They'd
Yeah.
all
idea.
have to be dwarfs. And then, like, once in December, all the police would go in panto.
Which is also when the darts World Cup is. Isn't it?
So there'd just be bedlam on the streets. It'd be like the purge every Christmas.
Yeah, well, a once-a-month purge
Yeah.
in December.
Because all the police are doing panto. They're all at the Blackpool Grand.
The good thing, though, is that they'll already have the uniform for some of the spots.
Yeah. You got to burst into the Empire Theatre and like, I've just been sexually assaulted. All right, we'll get to that after Act 2. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch them run.
He doesn't really look like a dwarf. He's just like a small person, that one.
Yeah, some of them are like that. There's 2 different types, isn't it?
I know, I want to see proper dwarf.
I think there's some in it.
Oh, there's one.
I love it if that old man with the starter's gun just shoots the dwarf. There we go. Yeah, I could swat it.
Ollie's got off to a blistering start.
Not a
Andrew's
blistering
struggling
start.
to make up the ground.
He's pretty quick.
He's
Ollie
well
takes
quicker
goal,
than the rest of
and
them.
Andrew
Yeah,
is
to be
third.
fair, I'm not 100% confident
He's
anymore.
a quick
Aren't
fella.
you?
I'm not like I now think it'd be a good race. I don't think I'd twat it like I assumed I would.
I know one interesting fact about dwarves.
Hit me. Tom, play the stick.
If you have two of them, they keep each other company.
Oh yeah, they're easier to parent in twos, aren't they?
Yeah, but their heads stick together. It's the problem. They're
Like
attracted to
magnets.
it. Yes.
If you put one of them underneath the table and the other one on top, you just move them around. This has been a very dwarf-heavy podcast. We don't usually go in on them. This
You
hard.
don't?
No.
Oh, I
No, it's
assumed
used-
that the show always started like this.
Yeah, it's just this is our regular dwarf section.
But it's
No.
not never. We don't never
No.
talk
It's
about it.
usually the trans community at the top.
Is it?
Yeah,
Then we get to racism corner,
Yeah, the first
Alright.
15, 20 minutes of
the
the pod is,
sexism hour.
first 15, 20 minutes of the pod is just us going, ugh, bloody hell.
Yeah, then Freddy,
Call that transitioning.
then Freddy comes and we move on.
Yeah. Once I choose, we go to an ad break.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of a dwarf head.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, you do, to be fair.
Your head is a dwarf head.
Yeah. If
Oh,
you,
yeah,
put,
yeah,
if you
but
put your head on Tom's body, it'd make perfect sense.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a dwarf head and a normal body
Not human. Human is not the word you were
Normal
reaching for
body.
there.
than a small body and a small head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
I've
I've just
got
noticed the stain on my shoe, which I think might be my baby's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got something about this. So have a little look at this that I found. Go down to the bottom. Right. So this came up on my Instagram feed today. It's a study about short people dating,
Right.
basically. And so they got
This is going to be great for us.
So they got a load of men, they lined them up,
Yeah.
and then they got a load of women, and the women discussed which ones they would date in
Yeah.
order. And one of the guys that they had was 5'3",
Yeah.
and they were all like, no. And then another guy was 5 foot, and he's absolutely tiny. And it's the women discussing what they would do in order to date him. It's wild.
I wouldn't, because I would think I don't want short little kids. I was thinking,
Well, at least someone like Rob. But if it was this harsh for him at 5'3", what would it take to get a date for Stu at just 5 feet? First, we made him.
That is brutal. He literally looks like a child.
Yeah, he's a tiny little boy,
Yeah.
isn't he?
And like the problem is, like, you've got to find a female paedophile to go out with. It's the issue, isn't it? It's
Or
like,
a small woman.
yeah, no, but like,
Yeah.
because he looks
Or that-
childlike.
or that much more attainable thing.
There's loads of women that are under 5 foot.
No, but like, it's because he looks really childlike as well. It's not just about like his height. It's like, have you ever had like a mate, like a girlfriend that like looks like underage, even though they're
Yeah.
not? But when they're like, they look it, it's like,
Right.
that's your taste, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
A loophole.
You've basically got pedomethadone there.
Yeah. You've got pedo Quorn.
Yeah. It's like,
I found out recently that my grandma.
Pedo quad's good.
I've had
Chow Quorn. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever said. I'm so happy with that.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I found out.
Yeah. We've done about 300 episodes. He's right.
It's the title of the episode. Chow Quorn.
Yep,
Don't,
that's
give,
got it.
don't give it away in the title, Fred. He'll ruin the one good bit you've ever had.
I just want to see everyone who clicks on it. Well, on the off chance this is what I'm looking for.
We're going to have to put this on the vegetarian deep web.
I found out recently my grandma's a dwarf.
Right, I thought you were going to say paedophile.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
grandma's a dwarf.
So for years,
It does make sense.
so
She was a dwarf
She's
for
4 foot.
years.
She's 4'9.5", right? And for years, she said, "I'm glad the half matters because 4'9" and under is legally a dwarf." But I recently found out that that's a lie. And 4'10" and under is legally a dwarf. So she's very, very sad about it that she's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4'10"
could-
for a woman, that feels... Yeah, feels like a tall
Has that
dwarf.
been changed or
I don't know.
Is it
But
just that she was
somebody
wrong?
told me that. I was like, no, it's definitely 4'9" because my grandma said. But it turns out my grandma has been lying all along.
Does that mean that she can get benefits now?
I don't know.
I tried to blag a free laptop from my uni by saying I was a giant. They did not have it. Yeah.
Well, you can get a car parking space for your ADHD, can't you?
Yeah, but this was 2005, and it wasn't really a thing.
They
Then.
weren't throwing around stuff.
Yeah,
back then, were
exactly.
they?
Everyone just thought I was a lazy cunt.
Yeah,
that was my schooling. Like when I finally did find out about the ADHD, my mum was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I never picked up on it." It was like it was the 90s. No one did. Like it wasn't a thing. It wasn't like it was like now and you missed it. Like yeah, you've been negligent. But like in the 90s, I was just a twat. Like you know, yeah.
I mean, now you forget one appointment and you're immediately getting the blue badge through the post.
Oh yeah. I like to be fair, like I missed all my appointments and I've got no blue badge. Just vibing it, baby.
Thought you were allowed a parking spot.
Yeah, I probably am. I really like winding up very disabled people by telling them I've got a blue badge for my ADHD. I haven't,
Right.
but like it fucking annoys them.
Yeah.
If you see someone roll in with a little wheel, like using a joystick, just be like, "Have you parked next to me? Have you?"
I know a guy that's got a parking badge and he's deaf in one ear.
Yeah.
And it's like, how does that
Yeah.
change anything?
Yeah.
Like, what you
He can't hear his sat nav.
Well, I'm going deaf in one ear, so now I'm thinking blue badge coming.
Time for the parking. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, as a comic, a blue badge would be fucking brilliant.
Well, this is it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, you know, I do lose my keys a lot. It delays me, so I need that extra time. I
Yeah.
can't afford to walk across the car park.
Mhm.
You won't forget where you've parked either, because it's always
Yeah.
the same bit.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get me my blue badge.
Anyway, watch this short thing.
No.
Not.
Then we said Stu had made millions by age 25.
No.
Nothing worked.
How come nobody picks Stu?
We asked if there was anything we could add to make Stu irresistible.
Maybe the only thing you could say is that the other four are murderers.
Murderers. Maybe. If they were murderers, maybe.
Keep going, keep going.
Charlotte.
I would pick a 5-foot man over a child rapist.
I mean, if they were child molesters, they'd be fucking him.
Well, I want to see an exact remake of this, but there's just one fat woman. So it's a lineup, 4 women, one of them is fat. Let's see what happens.
Do you know what's funny, though, is they go, well, what about if these other 4 women were murderers? And the guys would be like, it's fine.
Yeah, don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
I
Yeah.
couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Have you watched Naked Attraction, though? Whenever
Yeah.
there's a fat woman, they never go out first. Because the
Well, they
blokes on
can't.
it don't want to go that because it's too obvious. So
Yeah.
they always
Right.
go out second or third, the fat woman.
I think it'd
and
be
the
so
smallest
funny.
dick never goes out
And
first.
I agree
either.
with
It'd be
you.
so, yeah, but they're just showing off that's not their real opinions. It'd be so funny to go on Naked Attraction when it comes up, just go, fat, get the fat cunt out of here for a start. We don't need to bother with this.
And with the fat one, they never say, it's because she's fat.
Yeah, exactly.
They, they always go like,
Oh, her labia are wonking, which is better.
Her boobs are a bit too big for me.
yeah. Oh, those ankles look a little swollen, and that's not really what I go for in a gal. It's like, just say,
Yeah, I don't want to say she's fat. I just want to say she's got fat ankles. That's much more complimentary. Women love that. We go, don't worry, darling. It's just because of your fat ankles.
I hope on one of them they just go up to, because the first one is fanny or dick in it. That's the first. That's the first time it goes up. I hope it just goes up one level, and the person just goes, "I want that one. Fuck the rest." Not bothered about the rest of that one.
Just staring at it. Difference would be as well with my experiment is all the men would go, like they go, what would it take for you to take our fat girl? I'm like, about 4 pints.
A really barren spell, and then I'll be back.
Give me about 3 weeks dry, and I will see you then, Susan.
I think we should recreate Naked Attraction with midgets.
Right.
And then lift the finger and it's
So you see the
immediately,
whole thing.
immediately they're all coming
That
That's
would
a
be
massive
great.
flaw in the show. They could never have a midget on.
That'd be so funny if, like, it comes up and you just see a stool.
And then it comes up again, the stool's a bit bigger.
My mate wanted to go on and do a handstand.
If you went on Naked Attraction, right, and you did the dick pic first, and you heard the girl go, I'm going to have to get rid of that one because his dick's too big, you'd be like, fucking yeah. And
Yeah,
honestly,
I wouldn't be that concerned.
that'd be
It wouldn't be my main fear going
no,
into it.
if they were pointing it out to you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be like overly worried about that. I wouldn't be like, I hope I don't get booted off because I've got a big dick. I think I'm probably making round 2, if you know what I mean.
I still can't believe that's a television show.
Yeah.
Like,
It's fucking class.
it's amazing how far TV has sunk.
It was been going on for ages.
Yeah.
So it sunk a long time ago.
I didn't know it was still on, to be honest, until this conversation.
Yeah,
Is it still going?
I don't know if they're still making it, but it's still repeated, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
My mate used to work on it, and she said that in the breaks, because it's really cold in there, the lads would just be trying to get themselves semis and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
While it's going on.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah.
You're not going on that without some fluffing in that box.
Yeah,
also
but
some
in
of
front
these-
of all the crew, they're trying to do this.
Well, yeah, but where else are they meant to fucking do it? They've got the cock out in the studio.
Yeah.
It's just a weird working environment, isn't it?
You've got to have a warm fan on. You've got to get a heater going.
Oh,
in
no,
there.
apparently it's very cold.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
that's
It's
a
very
shame, isn't
unfair.
it?
Do you reckon
I
they
would
do, like-
honestly walk out if I walked into that studio where I had to get my cock out and it was cold. I'm like, I'm not going on telly. I'm not going on telly with a cold dick.
Do you reckon they do it on
That's
purpose?
one of my rules, even for like normal television.
Where's my dick warmer?
I think that's why I don't do so many panel games nowadays, actually. Just that rule.
Get it written into your contract when you go on this morning. Right, it's going to be warm for my dick, right?
I don't think they've had that rule since John Leslie's days.
Schofield must have had it.
Oh, no,
he wanted them cold.
Yeah, one of
He
them
wanted-
cold. Yeah, one of them all to look smaller. Is there any way they could all be hairless?
I had a random thought the other day about when he did that island show.
Oh, yeah, when he went on Ireland on his own.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
bizarre?
Oh, yeah, because that was after the
Schofield.
nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
Schofield's Island.
I
It's
never
like-
saw it, but
if
I saw footage of him crying on the
Yeah.
island.
I would say in a post-Epstein world, if you're accused of being a paedophile, the last place you should head is a remote island.
Try and avoid the word island.
Just
Don't
at
have a
all
kitchen
costs.
island for your YouTube. Like that. Just avoid islands altogether.
I wouldn't go to the Republic of Ireland. I would just there's
Purely
no-
continents. That's
Yeah,
what
I would unfollow the Island Boys. I would just nothing Island.
I wouldn't shop in River Island. Nothing's worth it.
Yeah. I'm not a pedo. I'm just off to my remote island.
I'll tell you what as well, I wouldn't eat in a Pizza Express.
Would not
either.
be doing that.
Would not do that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. It's amazing how they flip the stereotype of being a sweaty nonce, isn't it? Just on its head with one interview. Now, if you're sweaty, no one thinks you're a nonce. That's why I like to stand outside schools, profusely sweating.
why I
Don't
have-
worry, I'm very sweaty.
That's why Alan has the fan on his dick. Ah, paedophiles.
What a lot of...
God.
I don't like going from a link from my dick to, paedophiles. Please stop that.
Do your friends and family struggle for what to get a sad little loner like you at Christmas?
Do you struggle to find any joy in anything that isn't this podcast where awful people shout rape jokes at you? Well, we've got a solution for you. We're now offering annual memberships on our Patreon, so why not tell the people in your life, don't get me a shitty mug that I don't want, don't get me a stocking full of crap, get me an annual supply of the finest bigoted comedy available in this country at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. That's a year's subscription, and we'll even give you a cheeky little 10% off. Oh my God, that's so generous. If you want to hear how funny it is, here's a little sample for you from a recent Patreon exclusive episode. Are you aware of SIDS?
What's it?
Right, SIDS is like basically this is all you hear about when you have a baby. It's sudden infant death syndrome, right? And it's not a real disease. It's basically just the term they give for your baby just dying. So, like, if your baby sleeps on its front, it might suffocate on the mattress. So that sometimes happens. So that's a SIDS death. Sometimes it's
I
a
don't mean to-
blanket. Sometimes just like a random thing happens and your baby dies. That's called SIDS.
I don't mean to
And basically
interrupt.
everything they try and sell you, all the way through like when the pregnancy and that, everyone's trying to sell you stuff by going, well, this decreases the risk of SIDS by 0.3%. So you've got to buy that. You know, it's all that shit.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
Yeah.
is this why nobody nowadays calls their baby Sid?
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, that's
Yeah.
ironic.
It's tempting fate, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Sydney
What have
Sweeney,
you called it? Sid. Well, you'd never guess what's happened.
Sydney Sweeney's parents were like, there's no way a baby with tits that big could die.
And then they have another baby called Cot Death.
Yeah, it's a rebranded cot death. It's what it is.
Rebadged.
A rebadged cot death.
Yeah.
It's about time Cot Death had a rebrand.
Well, it has. It's called SIDS now.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
But now that'll make people sad. Let's call it something else.
Yeah.
Because the thing with Cot Death
Yeah.
is you go, as a parent, you go, well, as long as it's not in the cot,
Yeah.
then it won't die of cot death.
Oh, yeah, babies can't die unless they're in a cot.
Yeah.
Well, no, they can't die of cot death unless they're in a
No,
cot.
but it might die of like sofa death,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rug death.
And that's why they call it SIDS.
What you got?
I've got some other stuff as well. Oh, we can chat about this because you'll definitely have seen this week. Did you happen to catch, by any chance, the rise and fall and immediate deletion of Sky Sports' Halo channel?
I only saw it very briefly, but it was I'll be honest, I've not been following the news intensely at the moment in the tsunami of shit that is my life. But I did see this. Basically, isn't it just like sport but for women?
Yeah.
So they've actually deleted it now, but you could probably go and find it on Twitter. So basically, what they had was it was a new TikTok channel, and they were like, "Hey, we're Halo." We're Sky Sports' little sis, and we're all about positive vibes. And it was basically like, look, these are some of the fucking
so
shots
it's like
from it.
pink font, how the Matcha and Hot Girl walk combo hits.
Just memes for women, but sports stuff.
Like, it's just so patronising.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, ladies, here's some sport for you. Look, imagine if Erling Haaland was talking about pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny.
They've got
They
rid of
missed
it.
the trick. Like, it should just all be about brooms. That's what women like. They just love sweeping. That's why they missed out.
Yeah, it's just a bit. It's so crazy. Like, the thing is, as well, it must have cost loads of money to set up because Sky Sports would have thrown loads of money at that.
The branding, like the fucking graphic design and all that, they'll spent a shitload on.
Yeah, there'd have been a team working on that for months.
Yeah.
And none of them were like, should we not do this?
Well, no, because the problem is, in like a big company like that, if someone goes, hey guys, I think we should focus more on women, no one in the office can go, shut up. Everyone's got to go, that's great. Yeah. Well done, Gary. Thanks for thinking of women. And then like a load of these blokes try to get like points or like have these meetings about it. And then eventually they go to a woman, like, they're like, look, we're doing this. Do you want to come on board with this? And they're like, I guess I've got her. And then they're like, no one can say it's stupid at any point because it's like, you're all just trying to keep your job going. Then eventually just make this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how they were like, how do we make sports more accessible for women? And they were like,
Accessible.
accessible.
Can you make speech accessible to yourself, you big fat spastic?
They were like, it's gonna make the point I was making seem really difficult.
Accessible. That's what the episode's called. Accessible. You've got special needs.
They were like, how can we make sports more accessible to women? And they were like, what if we treated them like they were retards? And that made it so much more difficult to make that point when I misspoke the word accessible. It's just a little bit fucking... Well, they've got rid of it instantly. Within 3 days, they were like, oh, yeah, this is the worst idea we've ever had.
Because it's also saying that other Sky Sports stuff is for men. And only for men.
Like women turn on Sky Sports News and they're like, what is this? How do I follow this?
They're writing off sparkles.
Yeah.
Also, I actually think, if anything, if I had to guess, I think women are better at keeping up with, like, drama and shit than men are. And that's all sports is nowadays. It's just constant fucking drama and storylines and narratives and shit. Yeah. I think they're well better at keeping up with that sort of shit. If anything, it should be dumbed down for fucking us. Yeah, sisters.
Are they better at that?
Yeah, that's why they watch soaps and shit.
Yeah. Women are just better at keeping up with it. Yeah, because when I watch soaps, I'm baffled.
That's why they're so good at gossiping.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, they need something to do while they're holding their brooms, don't they? They need something for their little yappers to be doing.
Yeah.
Little yappers.
Little yappers.
Is that their mouths?
That's their mouths.
Their mouths.
It's not the worst thing I've called women's mouths.
Do you know...
Shush, you little cum bucket.
Is that a thing you've said?
No.
All right.
No.
Is that a nickname for Freddy?
The cum bucket.
Yeah.
Do you know if you have two women, they keep themselves company?
Yeah, but they only ever talk about other men. Little bechamel test joke for you there. Yeah.
So bechamel, did you say?
Yeah, the bechamel test. Yeah, that's what Freddy does on his food. Just gets a little pipette, puts in it. Yes, there's bechamel.
Is this film lasagna? Is that the bechamel test? I've got something else as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen that there's been breaking news? I mean, just now.
Right.
Did you know? Apparently, they think Hitler may have had a micro penis.
Oh,
Right.
yes, I heard about this.
Yeah, when you say they, who do you mean?
Well,
Scientists.
Yeah.
and historians.
Yeah.
I worry about the phrase "they" because sometimes, if you're speaking to the wrong people, it can mean the Jews.
Well, exactly. in this
instance,
and also in
I
this instance,
it could
that's-
do. Yeah,
it
yeah.
could do, and I would suggest they might be a little biased in their assessment of Hitler's dick. I don't think there's a lot of Jewish people who are like, "Yeah, he killed a lot of my family, but what a dick!"
All this whole story made me think of is that old Rich Hall joke about that they did some testing and found out that he might have had halitosis.
Yeah.
And Rich Hall did, the more I hear about this guy, the less I like him.
Well, I think I've heard this in the past because I've heard like multiple things. Like he was also like he liked fucking his cousin and he was into scat play. He was into like pooing and that, like shitting on, lying under glass coffee tables while women poo on him and that sort of stuff.
Hitler?
Yeah. Hitler,
I've never said that with that tone before. Hitler?
Yeah. He was a big meth head. He was dead into meth.
Oh, I think that might be a book that I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read it, but I'm not sure I
There was
trust
a
it. Even
lot
though
of
I haven't read it.
amphetamines just in society back then, though. I
Was
don't think it's
there?
wild. Yeah. There was a lot of people just bashing them all over the place. Like people were taking a lot of drugs in the past.
You think?
Yeah.
I can sort of see the idea that he was a virgin because there was a lot of pent up frustration in him.
Sure.
I felt like I've not seen all the footage, but some of him speaking, he does have an angry vibe.
He
doesn't
does, yeah. He seems frustrated.
Yeah,
He's definitely. He might be backed up.
I think
If someone had just gone, "Oh, give it here," I would have calmed him right down.
I think he was probably a virgin till late, but then
Right.
eventually, I think
Once
a
you're
lot
the-
of women liked him.
Yeah, well, like women
Eventually.
like power. If you're the Führer and you can't get laid, you've got a serious fucking
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Like if you're like a dictator, you've got to be getting sucked off.
Is this the section where the show becomes like a dating advice app thing? Is that what
for
we're doing
dictators,
now?
yeah.
Or
How
just
big your ears,
wannabe?
Hitler?
Which dictator has the smallest penis? That's a game we could play.
I don't think there's any dictators with massive knobs. I don't think you have the drive to be a dictator if you've got a massive knob.
Yeah.
Idi Amin.
Yeah. We've been through this before with his ears. Freddie actually has a tattoo of prawn toast on his ankle because Idi Amin's ears are so small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We played a game of higher or lower with the size of dictator's ears, and he got so confident he bet a shit tattoo on it, and he was wrong.
It was racism.
Oh, was it?
In my head, I was like,
Black guys have got big ears with the racism
I
he
just
thought.
assumed that he would have bigger facial features than General Franco,
Right.
and I was completely wrong.
Oh, okay.
So we are quite educational on here, mate.
That's clear.
Yeah. So how big was Hitler's cock?
Yeah.
It just says here there's a documentary coming out. Apparently, they looked at his DNA and said he might have had one.
Right.
If there was
How about we look at his cock?
Yeah.
If there was a museum that was just literally full of like famous people's dick sizes,
Well, there is. It's in Reykjavik in Iceland, the Iceland Penis Museum. I've been.
Is that?
Yeah. It's not just, it's mainly like animal dicks, but there is like a section where there's like some famous ones. There's a cast of Jimi Hendrix's dick in there.
Is
And
there?
fuck me. Jesus Christ. It's like legendary, Jimi Hendrix's dick.
Yeah.
And,
Really?
like, fairly so. It's fucking hefty.
Can you Google?
It looks like
it?
a beached walrus.
Really?
It's fucking enormous.
What animals surprised you?
Like some of the shapes of them were very surprising. It's a good day out. If you're ever in Reykjavik, I'd highly recommend the Penis Museum.
Did you see any that look like a swastika? You're like, oh, I've seen that on the back of a van.
Yeah.
It's funny
There it
that's
is.
what people use their time for in Reykjavik because
Yeah. Well, the
there
guy.
must be other stuff to do.
There's
There
not
must.
that much, I'll be honest with you, mate.
There is. I've been
It's
twice.
class. No, but like this guy, so he started this museum in his house basically, and he just collected animal cocks, and now it's moved into.
I'll tell you what.
The centre of Reykjavik
I'll tell you
into a
what.
proper museum.
That is an understanding wife.
Yeah, I don't think there is a wife.
Right.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah.
Bloody hell!
In
fire.
many ways, he's like us, though, isn't he? He's turned his hobby into his career.
Yeah, exactly, yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
we were funny around the house, and here we are.
I've got a lot of respect for the guy.
This
he
guy.
just fucking loves animal cocks.
He loves
He
cocks.
just loves cocks.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
It's to be honest,
It's also longer than it looks there.
Right.
well,
it's
Yeah, it doesn't
like-
look that long.
It's like this.
the girth. The girth is what is really
The girth is
taking me aback.
the girth staggered me.
Yeah.
I've had kebabs that size.
No one's shocked by that.
Really, you?
You've had
The
dicks.
fattest person in here?
You've had dicks this size because you're gay. He's gay.
I didn't know.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot.
I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
I'm absolutely not.
Yeah.
Why do we keep saying
Why does
that?
everyone keep saying you're gay then?
I don't know.
Because you're gay. What else you got?
I don't know what elves is, but let's, by all means, have a fucking look. Oh, this is great. What a great meltdown this is.
Uh-huh.
So this is somebody
Uh-huh.
who's taken a picture
Uh,
of just some elves that they
Yeah.
found in the supermarket.
Yeah.
You know, what with it being nearly Christmas and all
Sure.
that. And the elves are black,
right,
and certain people on Twitter have gone insane.
right.
So
Right.
Just got back after taking the kids out for the day. Found this and took a photo for you fine folks to take a look at. Even the Christmas elf has been race swapped.
And if you go up, somebody here has lost his fucking mind, and he's just tweeted, "Christmas elves aren't fucking black."
They're not real. They're not elves.
Yeah, they're magical little imps.
I would say as well, like, if Christmas elves were black, I think what Santa's doing to him is a bit on the nose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making them work in that
Yeah.
factory for free.
Santa's got some reparations to give out, hasn't he?
Boats full of elves arriving in Lapland.
They call them vinyl faced.
And like it's I love it. Like he cuts to Santa's workshop. And they're like, "Swing low, sweet chariot."
This is what you say about elves, the great singers, aren't they?
To be fair, he did a good reply here. Someone put, elves don't exist, James. And he's put, neither do trans men and women.
Like,
Doubling down.
They definitely do exist.
Yeah.
Like you know, you can agree or disagree on whether they are men or women, I guess. But like,
Yeah, they are
exist.
about.
Yeah. That's the problem. But like, it's so funny. Like people who get like angry about this stuff, it's just like you are wasting existence.
But I always thought as well, and maybe this is me just being incredibly diverse and incredibly welcoming, but when I pictured Santa's grotto, I imagined elves of all different like races
a
and
Benetton
like
advert.
Right.
I
Oompa Loompas.
Yeah.
They're all orange, aren't they? They've
they're
got an
all
orangey
orange, yeah.
hue.
well, I imagine
They
like Chinese ones and stuff because they're
Yeah.
the great manufacturers, I suppose.
Yeah.
They make loads of the Christmas toys, don't they?
Exactly. Yeah. They've got to be involved. If you've not got the Chinese, then you're gonna, there'll be another factory open up down the road that'll undercut you.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Also, have they considered the possibility that the reason that this display looks like this is people have bought all the white ones? This could just be what's left. Maybe this is just capitalism in action. You know,
I would honestly, I'd find it exhausting to be this angry about things.
it's wild, isn't it? Yeah, people just get themselves very, very wound up about fucking nothing.
Especially Christmas.
Yeah,
People really care about Christmas,
yeah,
even though
yeah.
it's,
yeah.
who cares about Christmas?
You think Christmas is meh? Do you?
I'm not really that arsed.
I'm not a big Christmas guy. Now I've got
Right.
a kid, I think that'll change because now there's like now it'll be like fun.
Yeah, it might.
But I'm not.
It might.
I'm not a Christmas guy.
I mean, it still might not.
Yeah.
Are you a Christmas person?
I quite like it. Yeah. I feel like it's a bit like Marmite. Like you're not meant to say I quite like it.
Yeah.
Like some people
It
are
is a
just
bit
in
like
the middle on Marmite.
Black.
But you can be like quite into stuff,
Yeah, I
but still
know.
not. Like I find adults that are obsessed with Christmas. Like I mean, what is that?
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
But I think quite liking it seems about right.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I like bits of it.
Yeah.
But it happens too often.
I like it a lot less
Once
since,
a
since I
year.
gave
Yeah.
up meat and booze. Since I stopped
Yes.
those things, I used to like it a lot when I spent all day eating meat and drinking booze. And now
Yeah.
I do neither of those things, and it's significantly less fun.
Well, I still eat meat, so I'm still a bit more.
Yeah, you still got
into
something
it than
going
you,
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Christmas, but that should come as no shock because I'm a very jovial man. But I have a Christmas rule that has always set me well, and that is
Only 3 children per night.
But one of each race.
All 3 races. Black, white, other.
Yeah, miscellaneous.
Imagine if that's what they said. On
Ni hao, you miscellaneous fucker.
I mean, that's the
What's your
worst
rule?
racist insult, calling someone miscellaneous.
Just misc.
I want to know your
How you-
Christmas rule.
Right, my Christmas rule.
Misc congeniality. It's about a woman where you just don't know where she's from.
Whole film is just maybe Korean, maybe
Pacific Islander.
something in there. There's like a Filipino vibe. Am I close? Help me out, Miss Congeniality. So my Christmas rule is you can only start thinking about Christmas on the 1st of December.
Right. So he's going straight in for a thought police.
Well, you've already broke your rule this year.
Yeah, we're thinking about it right now. It's November right now as we record.
No, I mean
You're a
like,
criminal, you big fat gay criminal.
I mean like in terms of putting up decorations, presents, that kind of thing.
I think it's too late to be thinking about advent calendars, though, the 1st of December.
Yes, good point.
You
Why?
need to do that in November. That's a November task. You need to have it
the
for
first
the first
one on.
Well, I don't have advent calendars, so that's not a problem.
Right, yeah. Well,
Alright,
you know,
that
what you
works.
have is a large tray of chocolate.
Freddie actually has 24 advent calendars.
Time for the morning advent calendar. Just ripped it open like a bear in a dustbin.
I've never been good with advent calendars because I've never liked the idea of like slow release chocolate. Do you know what I mean? Like,
slow release.
I just want to either eat it
Like
or
it's
not
got a
eat
chocolate patch.
Oh, okay. So the delayed gratification is
Yeah,
a problem.
I struggled with
yeah.
that as a kid. I had one year where I thought I'd really cracked a code because I discovered I could like peel off the bottom and get the whole tray out.
Uh-huh.
And I like peeled back the foil and like ate all the chocolate. I was like, ha ha ha. And then the next day when I came to have my chocolate, I was like, oh, I
Right.
was just dead sad for the rest of December.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you know, those people who put up their decorations, like there's a house near where I live on the same estate. They have had the Christmas decorations up since the day after bonfire night.
Wow.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this? What's going on?
Yeah, when you live on a new build estate, you can't expect like, you know, people to be cool around there. You live on a new build estate near Preston, people are going to be fucking tedious.
And if people are spending a lot on their Christmas decorations and they're going the whole hog, you want to get your money's worth.
They're
mate.
getting the value out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's an argument
No,
for it.
but the
Never
problem-
take them down, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is why permanent feature.
Yeah, why not?
What do you mean? What do you mean I can't have this Rudolph in my house in July? Like,
I had one of the biggest buzzkills I've ever had. I think either last year or the year before. I took a photo of someone who had their like Christmas decorations up, and it was like October, and I was like, "These fucking cunts here! Look at this!" And someone just commented and just went, oh, "I knew a family that did that because their son got killed in November, and he loved Christmas." I was like,
Right.
"Oh, I guess I'll delete the tweet then." Yeah.
Can I-
Yeah, fine. Yeah, no,
can I
just
just-
trying to have a bit of a laugh, but sound. I'll just delete that. Yeah.
Can I just point out, how's that helping?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's not bringing him back. What are those lights for a fucking seance? Are they?
Or what if he was going to die before December? And then you're like, well, we'll give him one last Christmas.
Ironically, he was run over by a tiny train.
Trampled to death by reindeer.
Exploded in a freak Christmas cracker incident.
In a freak creek Christmas cracker incident.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as your trip up. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I think that I think that if you've got a sick child and your child is terminally ill and your child loves Christmas and your child's going to die 2 weeks before Christmas, tough.
Tough. Oh, I thought you were going to say you're allowed to have it early.
No. You have to say, listen, we know you're only 9, but we're not going to patronise you by having Christmas early.
Right. Because Freddie will be annoyed when he drives past our house.
It's a very firm line you're taking.
You just have to think about the presents that you might have got.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Good money saver as well if you don't have to buy any presents.
Yeah, that's the sort of dad I am. That's stingy.
Frugal. Fantastic. I'll pop out on Christmas Eve if you're still here.
I've got a terminally ill child. I've bought the presents, but I have kept the receipts. Martin Lewis never gives that advice, does he?
No. Open the packaging carefully. This is going back.
Seems like Daddy got a Make-A-Wish too.
No,
Anyway, thanks for coming, Mr. Cena.
I'm a December the 1st man. I start bothering. 3.5 weeks is more than enough time to put up decorations, get in a Christmassy mood, and buy presents and shit like that. I think if you celebrate too early, by the time Christmas comes, you're like, oh, I'm fucking sick of this shit now.
Right.
I now want to put up decorations early because I know it annoys him.
It does annoy me. It annoys me palpably.
Right.
In a palpable way.
I'm sensing that.
Yeah.
Your anger is
I'm
palpable.
palping it.
I don't like it.
Shut up,
I'm
Murph.
already going into like supermarkets and shopping places and stuff like that and seeing it, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's
It was
Yeah,
working.
but that happens every year. Though.
yeah, but I don't engage with it.
Working in retail was hell for the
Yeah.
for 3 months of the year nearly. You're on Christmas time with the music switches over, and already when you work in a shop, there's a small music selection, but it gets even smaller at Christmas. So you're just hearing the same 8 songs over and over,
and even
and
harder
over.
now for the staff in those shops because I think at least one Christmas song gets cancelled every year. So it's
Yeah,
going to
sure.
be, there's only going to be 3 pretty soon.
Because every old traditional Christmas song is just I'm having a lovely Christmas with you, you faggot.
It's one of my faves, that one.
There'll be no Pakistanis this Christmas. We're having a lovely Christmas time with the only 2 genders there are. I'm definitely releasing an album this
I was
Christmas.
just thinking you could knock an album out pretty easily by the sounds of it.
Oh, I've got these for days, mate.
Yeah,
I've
I
got
can
these for
tell.
days. This
Tell that about
is
you.
not a difficult creative task for me. Unleash bigotry with rhymes.
Yeah.
What else we got, Tom?
What's this one for? A joke?
Oh, this is great. I think.
All right, yeah.
I've sold you. You know when sometimes a headline just sells you.
Let's go.
Doesn't matter what the story is. Man 22 fights for life after swallowing a whole burger without chewing it for a joke.
I don't think you can claim to be fighting for your life if the reason you're dying is you swallowed a burger whole. It's not really much of a scrap, is it? You've laid down and died at that point.
A 22-year-old is fighting for his life in hospital after he swallowed an entire burger for a joke on Thursday.
I want to know what burger he swallowed. I'm more or less impressed depending on the burger.
Because there's quite a lot of moisture in like a Big Mac, say, whereas if it's a...
I'd say a Big Mac, though, is quite impressive because you've got the extra bread bun slice.
Yes.
That makes it... And it's double patty. It's like if it's a single cheeseburger, not that impressive.
Well, look,
Do you think-
I'm not known for chewing.
You're known for sucking. Because
And swallowing.
But I reckon I could do a single cheeseburger in one bite if I had to.
Well, let's find out at lunch.
In one
After reading
mouthful.
this, what's amazing is Freddie reads this headline and goes, I could do that.
Is there the possibility that this guy did it on one of those fancy gourmet burgers and there was a stick in it?
He's actually just choked on a tiny flag.
Yeah, he's just one of the sliders.
Yeah. His neck is medium rare.
I reckon I could do a cheeseburger. If push came to shove, which he will.
He's going to at lunch.
Can we push you up to a double cheeseburger?
Do you know what? I feel like I could clear a double cheeseburger in 2.
I think it's actually going to be much harder than you think. It's the bread that's going to really do you in.
Yeah.
I think I could get a patty down with cheese in one go, but
I
the
will-
bread is going to be
I'm
really
going to force it
hard.
all into my mouth and then I'm just going to chew it and swallow it.
No, no
No,
chewing.
you're not allowed to chew.
Oh.
That's the point.
Oh, well, nothing then.
yeah.
yeah,
Nothing, I'll
nothing.
just die. But if you meant putting a burger in my mouth physically,
I disagree. Remember the first Task Bastard? You couldn't get one ping pong ball in your mouth.
Yeah.
oh, no, but, so my mouth doesn't have a particularly wide opening, but it's got a long cave at the back.
Right, but burgers are
long
wide.
cave.
Sure, but I'm just going to push it in like
Freddie's
that.
long cave. Yeah.
So maybe you could do a Subway, but not a burger.
Yeah.
Burgers are wide.
Chicken Royale.
You do chicken royale. Yeah.
I feel like you're missing the appropriately shaped food of a hot dog, is what
Yes.
you're looking for there.
But a hot dog.
Yeah.
good
It's
shout.
a burger. If only there
It's
was
not
a
a
long...
burger, you're right.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a burger, yeah.
Hey,
This story has
let's actually-
actually made me feel a bit better about the fact that I'm quite a square dad and occasionally give my kids lectures about don't do food dares. Don't do food dares. If one of your mates tries to get you to eat a whole jar of chilies, don't do that because you end up in hospital. And here we are.
how old are your kids?
18 and 14, I think. I don't really pay them that much attention.
Well, you will when they've got personalities.
Yeah, eventually. Oh, God, I hope they're working on it. It's really dragging.
Well, it sounds like you've made them fucking boring.
yeah. Well,
Maybe if they down some fucking chilies, there'd be a bit of a laugh, mate.
Exactly,
Christ.
yeah.
Eating the McDonald's with a knife and fork by the sounds of it.
And like you want to get them on food days. I was doing booze and drug days when I was a teenager.
Yeah. Well, I'm not actually trying to get them to be like you. That's newsflash.
I thought you were really hoping one day they'd grow up to be podcasters. That's what everyone hopes for their kids, isn't it? Yeah.
That old trodden parental
One day I hope he
dream.
grows up to call his mate gay on the internet.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to take a very different tack with my kid. I'm going to be like, right, do food challenges. You'll be a right laugh. Everyone will love you. You'd freak out if you met our mate Crawford. Fuck me. He's a
Would
guy
I?
who downs powders on the internet.
Oh,
He's
can we
our
get him
friend.
up?
We've brought him on here before.
Show you Crawford.
Bring him in.
So Crawford, again, we bought loads of powders for him, actually. He's actually signed a couple just there.
Yeah,
The artist
signed
that
a
he
couple
is.
of jars of powder.
He throws powders into his mouth, chokes, nearly dies, and just
Yeah, that's
rinse
it.
and repeat. That's his content. That's what he does.
Rinse and repeat, literally.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't think he's ever brushed his teeth in his life.
Oh, I think his TikTok's been taken down.
Oh, no.
Anyway, you get it. He chucks
get it.
powder. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What powder are we talking though? Like
Literally anything. We're going
food
to do
powders, not-
coriander and cumin.
Oh,
he did.
okay.
Gravy granules.
Yeah.
right.
He
but-
chugged a jar, a jug of vinegar.
oh, okay.
He wants to do paint.
Yeah.
That's my worry.
We
that
talked
it
him out
was
of doing
like
paint.
Yeah, we tried
mustard
to-
powder.
Yeah, we had to talk to him
That would
about
be
some of the ones that will
dangerous.
kill him.
Yeah.
He was supposed to do dead meat, but he cancelled because he set his dick on fire.
Right.
We were going to have him wandering around the field just chugging powders on demand.
Right.
That's like a close-up magician sort of thing.
I'm more interested in
But yeah,
his.
he said. Well, he actually set his bollock on fire. He lost a
Bollock,
bollock to fire.
Wow.
Lost a bollock to fire.
Yeah. It is the best excuse we've ever had for
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
cancelling. If you set your bollock on fire and it has to get cut off, fair play.
You
can
get a
sit-
pass.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
sit out the
I've
festival.
occasionally had to cancel gigs, but I've never sent that email.
Yeah.
It's always been like, I'm sorry, I'm double booked.
Yeah. Next time though, do that. No one will.
Yeah.
No one will query
The
it.
thing is,
You can only
though,
do it twice,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Or 3 times if you're brave.
Yeah, if you've got a lot of balls.
Yeah.
Right, sentence 2.
Sentence 2.
Okay.
The man who has not been named is reportedly on a ventilator after the alleged prank during a meal with friends, having caused significant damage to his vital organs.
Yeah.
He was taken to the intensive care unit of the G. Genimatis Hospital in the town of Koropi, Greece on November 13th and is in a critical condition.
Oh, it's a big fat Greek. Do you reckon he was just too lazy to chew?
We had no plates. Smashed all his plates. So it was like, getting in as quick as
He had no plate, so he
he's-
couldn't chew.
So he's getting in as quickly
Sorry,
as possible.
Tom. He smashed his plates, so he couldn't chew.
Yeah.
Right, he couldn't chew a burger, a famously handheld food.
But it was very hot. And he couldn't put it on a plate.
No, it's always very hard to eat a burger without a plate, innit? Famously.
Yeah. That's why
One
there
of the
was
hardest foods to eat without a plate, innit?
That's why there
A
was
burger.
those plates at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
yeah. You're all tired.
Yeah, because I'm still cool and I went out on Saturday night.
Legend alert.
A friend who was with him at the time said the man began panicking after swallowing the burger before collapsing on the ground. They told local media, why are they going to the media? He had something like a panic attack.
No, if you choke on a whole burger, the media will come to you.
What a scoop! He had something like a panic attack. He gets up and runs a bit further away. We thought he was going to spit it out and didn't want to make a mess around others. He didn't do that. He makes a move to come back and then goes away again to spit it out. We
I
thought,
love that all his Greek mates are just watching him run around dying, like, what's he up to there? And he's just like,
we thought, okay, now it's coming. That didn't happen either. The friend added, then he starts coming back again. And the moment we realised something was wrong was when he was hitting his back against the column, probably trying to spit it out or something.
wow, so he went for like the Baloo the Bear method.
I love the idea of this man twatting himself back against a column over and over with as much force as he can manage, and one of his mates being like, is something wrong? This isn't how you usually act, Stavros.
He also denied that the man had stuffed the burger in his mouth for a challenge. He just said, look, if you want to call it something, call it a joke.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just look and then shove the whole thing in. Brilliant.
The man is believed to have stopped breathing for 2 full minutes. Michalis Giannakos, president of the
Panhellenic.
Panhellenic Federation.
Hellenic is Greek, like the Greek
Ooh,
people.
a
isn't it?
scholar.
Yeah. There you go. I know a word.
Pan is a pan.
Yeah. It's why I wasn't able to chew. He only had a pan.
President of the Panhellenic Federation of Public
Still
Hospital
no
Workers.
idea.
I mean, he
Still
told
no
you how
idea.
to say it. And you
Yeah.
still fucked it
Well, I
up.
forgot. It's all Greek to me.
Yeah,
Said it can
Oh,
only
very
be
good.
He can
I
only
like
be
that.
saved.
Don't encourage him, please, Alan.
I like that.
That's good, wasn't it? It said he can only be saved by a miracle. He's in a very critical condition. Giannakos also questioned how a person could swallow a whole burger without chewing.
Well, he can't.
He can't, yeah.
Like, it kills you. You literally can't. It just It's basically blocked his entire windpipe like a perfect manhole cover, hasn't it?
Giannakos also questioned how a person could swallow. Oh, doesn't say that bit. He said even if he received first aid,
It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. How long into a sentence he is before he realises he's just said it?
he said even if he received first aid, a doctor's intervention is needed because
Yeah,
when the
what he
brain-
needs is ketchup.
Yeah.
a doctor's intervention is needed because when the brain is left without oxygen, irreparable damage is caused.
Yeah.
And then it's
The police are saying they would seek footage. We'd also seek footage. I'd love to watch that man die in a whole burger. Yeah. There, by the grace of God, goes I, though, because I very much didn't heed your advice as a teenager. I was into all, like, I ate 4 Big Macs in 10 minutes once, and I had to go home from school.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I won a wasp eating competition once, 10-9.
Yeah.
I will just say I only really give this out as advice to my children. I'm actually trying to create a life where I don't give anybody except my own kids advice, which they're truly delighted about.
Yeah,
because
because I get all of it.
Yeah, but I sort of I'm leaning a little more libertarian as I get older, and I kind of think just let other people make their mistakes.
Yeah.
Like I just don't give out any advice.
Let them theory is a very good thing. If someone like in your life and you're like dead worried about them and you're like, oh, you're trying to get them on the right path, just let them do the fucked up thing and then deal with the aftermath. That's
Yeah.
all you can do.
Yeah, put your hand in the fire, and then
Yeah.
you won't put your hand in the fire again.
However, with parenting, I think there is a slight obligation to turn them into the kind of adult
Sure.
that you want them to be.
Yeah, that is kind of the point. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I
like,
think so.
I will be advising my son
Yeah.
on various things.
Yeah.
I'm like, cocaine before ketamine, you'll be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Ket before coke,
Wine
you'll feel
before
gay.
beer, all that stuff. Yeah.
Don't
That's
do
what happens to me anyway. If I do a bit of kek before my coke, I get gay as fuck.
I'm the
I'm like,
same.
hold on, which way around do you give me those powders?
I'm the same as you. I genuinely don't give a fuck really what other people do. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You've
Not
just
bothered.
been really pissed off about people put the Christmas decorations
Yeah,
up.
you literally just tried to prescribe when people can put lights up in their own house.
Mildly
You literally
conveniences
just
you.
said, I have a hard line about when other people can put up
No,
tinsel.
no. It's when
Yeah, what's a
I-
libertarian?
It's when I celebrate Christmas when I start caring about it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't.
But you are annoyed
Yeah,
when
but you
people
were
put the
annoyed,
lights
and
up.
you
I
said
don't like- I
and
don't-
you said it should be a hard rule for other people. You expressly said there should be a firm rule for other people.
Do you know I was in Dublin this week and I got really drunk. It's the first time in a long time where I've been really, really pissed. And I got loads of ideas that had just been stuck in my brain that have been waiting for alcohol to just push them out.
Maybe I could fuck a man.
And I was
'Cause he's gay.
I was convinced. This is not very libertarian of me, but I was convinced that it would be a wonderful idea to have the NHS for dogs,
Right.
and everyone just pays in regardless of whether or not you've got a dog.
Right.
And then you fucking all the dogs are safe then, aren't they? You don't have to pay vet bills.
Yeah, but I don't care about dogs.
Yeah.
So why should I pay that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I think a dog is a personal responsibility thing.
You can have pet
Uh-huh.
insurance, just pay that,
Yeah.
and then you're all right.
No, but like if you don't pay pet insurance, like it's a lot of dogs live in poverty because people can't really afford.
Right.
to have
Unlucky,
them.
poor dog.
Yeah.
I don't care about poor dogs.
And this is why I hate having to pay for other people's children. For this exact because pet NHS ridiculous, but all of a sudden give me fucking money
Yeah,
because
but
I've got
human
kids.
NHS, that people are fine with that.
No, I mean like the whole fucking. Oh, you've had a kid. I guess I'll just give you some money then. This is why I don't.
No one
fucking-
gave me money.
This is why. This,
It's cost me a fortune.
yeah, but it's your
Do you think I'm just sat at home going, oh, brilliant, look at all this free money?
yeah, but it's your choice, isn't it? You've decided to have a kid.
Uh-huh.
yeah, and
But
he's
it's
paying
also-
for it.
It's a person, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying.
I
But I
know.
mean, like fucking, you know.
I don't think you have any point here.
Are you saying you don't think the NHS should exist?
Do you know what? Actually, now I don't.
Yeah.
I actually don't.
Yeah, no, he just got about fucking £500,000 worth of care out of it, and then went, "Fuck that, fuck those cunts who kept me alive."
Did you?
No. I actually, I think
let's
it's...
not have a debate. Can we just do a thing? Like, I can't be asked doing political debates. It gets really boring. It always does. Let's just fucking do a bit. It really does.
Okay.
Did I start this by using the word libertarian?
I think you might have done, yeah.
And not even really
And
about
Freddie went,
politics.
a chance to be boring.
I'm bringing boring. I'm happy to bring boring.
Oh, we know, Alan.
Goodness
That's why I'm
me.
trying to move it on.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Should we carry on with this then?
Yeah. Right, it's time for the world's
two,
greatest
okay.
feature.
It's time for Cunt of the Week.
Ah.
That's that, baby. I don't think you were played Cunt of the Week when you were last here. I don't think it was a feature then.
You lucky, lucky man.
I'm not sure it was.
Well, Cunt of the Week is the world's greatest feature. I'm going to read you 3 stories, and we're going to decide
Okay.
who in those stories is Cunt of the Week. And we're going to have loads of fun along the way. There's loads of jumping points.
Those are both lies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's called Wheelchair Shag. Nick here from the Makeover Special.
Hello,
Remember
Nick.
Remember Nick from the Makeover
I do
Special?
remember that, yeah.
Please help us settle a debate that has rumbled on in my friendship group for a while. A few years ago, I had sex with a girl who used a wheelchair. Just leg mong, not head mong.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely fine, yeah.
Absolutely
This
fine.
guy gets the tone of the podcast.
He
Doesn't
really does, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a regular listener.
She genuinely was quite fit, regardless of being on a set of wheels.
Yeah, great, yeah.
When I told my mates this, some of them told me I was out of order for doing it because she was disabled and that I was only doing it to see what it was like. But my point is that it would have been discriminatory if I didn't have sex with her because I found her genuinely attractive.
Uh-huh.
The sex, as it happens, was fairly average because we obviously could only do missionary and her legs were flopping about a lot.
I think, obviously, we can only do missionary as a lack of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
You can weekend at Bernie's her into all sorts of positions.
You could probably invent new positions.
Yeah. You can definitely do doggy for a start.
Well-
sort of face down flat. Yeah, you could prop her over a box.
To a
I
69.
think he might have known her containing problems more than we did. Like,
Yeah.
she might not have been able to balance for doggy.
No, that's what I'm saying. You prop her over a box.
Oh,
You just need to
okay.
drape her over something.
Or maybe a Swiss ball like you'd find in a gymnasium.
Exactly. That'd be absolutely perfect. A giant bouncy. That'd be very good for rhythm as well.
We could only do missionary, and her legs were flopping about a lot. But overall, a reasonably enjoyable experience for both of us. So am I the cunt for fucking Mrs. Hot Wheels, or am I mates for cunts for saying I shouldn't have fucked her because she's disabled?
It's genuinely crazy to think it's at all even a tiny bit weird to have sex with someone who is in a wheelchair and just has like
Yeah.
a leg disability. I think it's really weird to even consider that like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the mates are the problem here.
Of course they are, yeah.
I don't think it's immorally wrong, but I don't want to do
She's
it.
a woman and he had sex with her. That's what you're meant to do.
And she-
That's what
Exactly.
women are for.
She has
Even
drives.
the broken biscuit ones.
Look.
Even the whoopsile ones.
Even disabled women want their cunt filling. Like,
Yeah. You tell them, sister.
Not the ones without cunts.
Yeah, but then I don't think you get a wheelchair because you've not got a cunt.
Well, she's
Oh,
been,
I can't-
she's been
I
chopped off
can't-
from there.
Yeah, I can't walk this pubis around. I'm going to need to wheel it.
It should have been chopped off above the cunt.
I've got a very dense cunt hole.
Yeah. I know a guy who's at a party, and there was 2 of my mates at this party, and one of them was chatting up this girl in a wheelchair, and he was about to go home, and another mate just wheeled her home. Yeah, and he shagged her instead.
What?
Just wheeled her away.
And this,
He just rolled her
this
off.
disabled woman was like, well, whichever house I'm in, that's
Yeah.
who I'll shag.
Apparently, she was fine with it. That's how that happened.
Yeah.
The first
You
time,
say
very nice.
apparently she was fine with it.
I wasn't there, I
You've
was
just
there.
realised halfway through this story, you've told the story of a disabled woman being kidnapped and raped. You just realised you were telling us a funny anecdote, a story of a violent sexual assault of a disabled woman.
As far as I know,
oh, great.
everyone
Yeah.
except the
Well,
first
she didn't
mate,
walk away.
except the first mate, he was annoyed.
Yeah.
Because he was not going to get a shag.
Yeah.
But the second mate was happy, and the table was happy.
Yeah.
So this story, just to wrap this story up,
Yeah.
it is I had consensual sex with a woman who happened to be disabled. She was fine with it. I was fine with it.
No way
However-
affecting her ability to give consent.
However, my friends, who've got nothing to do with the transaction whatsoever, have decided that because
Transaction.
she's disabled, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the mates
Okay.
are cunts in this story.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
And your mates are little virgins, definitely, as well. Like, they're
Yeah.
definitely not getting laid at all. Like, great. Like, if anything, that that's an absolute bonus. You could probably, get a slightly fitter woman who's in a wheelchair than you'd normally pull.
I think their point is, though, they were like, well, you're only doing it just to see what it's like. And it's like, well, so what?
That's why I've shagged loads of people.
That's why I fuck most people, to see what it's like.
And like that was basically my that was what my sex life was like. It's like, I wonder what it'd be like if I shagged this hog.
Hey,
oh, now I feel sad. Interesting.
You're already going on holiday to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. That's what people do.
But I would fairly consciously try and shag like very different types of women.
And also, they might have been thinking that about you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They might be thinking, I wonder what it's like to go with this drunk giant.
Exactly. Yeah. That was 100%. Like, I was definitely a freak show shag for a lot of people.
Right.
When you fucked, you go fee, fi, fo, cum.
It's good.
Okay, so we're all unanimously agreed that it's the mates
people
that are the problem.
in this story.
Yeah,
This story,
definitely.
yeah. Okay, next one.
Maybe. Well, no. Actually, it's the woman for not walking like a normal person.
Bloody hell, that's
an
one,
essay.
This is a long one. This is called Burger King Gypsy. All names are real, so feel free to keep.
Gypsy. I just love things that are in the rhythm of Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite bits.
All names are real, so feel free to keep them in. About 5 years ago, me, Jack, and two of my mates, Tom and Rob, went and got a Burger King, the elite choice of takeaway, after a day of swimming.
Yeah, you are scum. When I ate meat, I actually quite liked Burger King, but to say it's the best is an insane thing.
I think Burger King is a last resort for me.
Yeah.
It's an airport one.
It's third choice.
If we're picking apart this, I've got so many red flags already.
Let's
Like,
go.
a
Let's go.
day
We're literally all we're doing is picking it apart. Alan.
A day of swimming. Like, what have we got? Huckleberry Finn here or something?
A day is too much swimming. You're right.
And I don't think you go for a Burger King after swimming. Surely, like, you want a hot chocolate or like from the vending machine on the way out.
Right. Some curly fries.
I'm
was
having
always what was on
flashbacks to
offer in the
Dewsbury swimming baths here, so it's probably not entirely.
Is a day of swimming not entirely appropriate and normal, though, if you're going to like a water park?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, but you
Into
didn't mention a water park.
park.
I don't think you would call that a day of swimming because most of your day is spent queuing for flumes.
That is true, actually. If you took your kids to a water park and they were, what have you done today? And they were like, we've done a day of swimming. You'd be like, not really accurate for the 38 quid I've spent getting you in, you little
That
cunt.
lazy river floated you round.
You actually do very little swimming in a water park.
Yeah.
Anyway, they went swimming and then
They went
had
swimming
these burgers.
Went Burger King. My mate Tom is a big boy, and his cousin Rob is a big boy, about 6'8".
Right.
It's a children's book now.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
When we got there, Tom was at the
Are we sure that 6 foot and 8 inches are not two separate measurements?
When we got there, Tom was at the counter, and me and Rob were playing dares.
This is a 6-year-old. This is a 6-year-old who's written this story.
Don't do food dares, kids.
Big boy.
I offered a dare of pulling Tom's shorts down, to which Rob thought was hilarious. Dare on. With unstoppable,
Dare on!
with unstoppable laughter from me at just the thought of this happening, I could see Rob walking towards Tom. What always makes things funnier is that these kind of bad things always happen to Tom.
Yeah, because you keep doing it. Like they're saying, bad things keep happening to him, like it's an accident. You have gone out of your way to make a sex crime happen.
He once had a downy piss on him in the showers at Pontins, for example, but that's for another cunt of the week. As he got there...
I'll be honest, that is the best place for that to happen. If someone with Down syndrome pissed on me in a shower, I would find that funny as it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the moment, I wouldn't even be upset. Like, maybe it's just my numbness from being a new parent. I've been pissed on a lot in the last few weeks. I'm completely couldn't give a shit. Piss on me. Watch how little I flinch.
Would you piss on them in revenge?
Maybe for a laugh. If it was done in a giggly way, I think if you're getting angry with someone who has Down syndrome for doing that, you're being a cunt. Like, they're clearly, they've got issues. But if you have a little piss fight with them and it's a giggle, great.
Yeah, I think if you know him, it's better.
Yeah,
if you don't know him, it's probably worse, isn't it?
Yeah, never piss on a stranger, particularly if they have Down syndrome.
As he got there and pulled his shorts down, the revelation occurred that we'd been swimming all day.
It was a day of swimming after all.
So Tom only went to Burger King with shorts on, no boxers. So to the whole of Burger King, his shorts were down to his ankles and his legs were stood wide enough apart that as he bent over in an attempt to get his shorts to cover himself up, he also showed to everyone his hairy, dangling bollocks.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That'll happen. As me and Rob were laughing to a point of no return, a Jippo came up to us and said that we had insulted his wife with our behaviour and that he didn't find it funny. Rob's instant reply, well, we found it funny. Not really helpful, considering Jippos have quite the rep of being handy fighters.
Yes, that is one of their reps.
Yeah. Mr. Gypsy then replied with, in our
It's
religion...
a convenient name, isn't it?
It's
Hello there, I'm Mr. Gypsy.
nominative determinism at action.
Yeah.
Mr. Gypsy. Actually grew up Muslim.
Yeah.
Changed to be. Is Gypsy a religion?
Yeah.
No.
Is it a religion or is it just a way of life?
No, it's not a religion. It's not a
I
religion.
thought
There's not a
Catholic,
specific
innit?
I thought they
gypsy
were
god.
Catholics
Oh,
They tend to be
predominantly, but-
Christian, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. Mr. Gypsy then replied with, in our religion, we don't find this funny and find it quite offensive.
I tell you what I would say though, hell of a Mr. Men story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Who's been taking all the copper wire?
Mr. Gypsy.
Is it Mr. Tickle? No. Is it Mr. Strong? No.
Using Mr. Tall to get on the church roof. I love the idea that it's like, in our religion, we don't find this funny. We find it quite offensive when we see men's balls. But it's like, in Islam, they're like, no, crack on, let's have a look at some nuts.
Little Miss Bossy didn't want her driveway tarmacking either.
Also, I would say, other people's religion's not your responsibility, You're fine to find that offensive, but maybe it's my religion to get my mate's cock out in Burger King.
Yeah. Well, after you said that they find it quite offensive. Not to Rob, though, who instantly batted back with, well, in my religion, we find it fucking hilarious. Which Mr. Gypsy really did not find amusing. Because he's 6'8", it didn't worry Rob to take on the cast of Snatch. But at 5'11", I didn't fancy my chances as much. At this point, Mr. McCaravan then told us that he could get 20 of his lot outside Burger King before we left and kick shit out of us.
Which they probably absolutely can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had that happen to me at a gig.
Oof.
I've told the story to you before when I had to leave Bournemouth with a police escort.
Wow.
It's because a gypsy guy thought I was being homophobic and his brother had just come out with it's gay, which is really weird.
Right.
Yeah. So I used to have a bit about how gay men are fucking gross. Like I was like, gay men are disgusting. I think it's gross because they're men. And it was all about them being gross because they're men,
Right.
They're the same. And men are gross, so obviously
Right.
gay men are gross. They're twice as gross. There's two of them, and he just misinterpreted it as me having a go at the gays.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know this at the time. I just knew a man was very angry at me, and it only turned out later that it was because he was defending the gays. And I was like, I don't think that was the bit that would have upset him.
Yeah.
Kind of fair enough.
So he's going to get someone to kick shit out of him. Which I wasn't really a fan of, so I done my best to calm the situation and get the fuck out of there pronto.
Yeah.
So who's cunt of the week? Me for daring Rob for trying to antagonise the whole of Ireland, or Tom for acting like he's 7 and not wearing boxers?
So one of the options is the man who was sexually assaulted in Burger King. That's one of the options.
Yeah, we didn't have any boxes on.
Yeah,
so.
didn't have any boxes on. Asses is right, I would say.
Your mate Rob.
Yeah.
The Rob guy's the cunt because he just made it 10
For
times
not
worse.
wearing underwear.
No.
The one who's de-kegged him and then had a go at the gypsy guy.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, Rob is the kegger, Tom is the keggy,
I see.
Yeah.
and Gypsy is the gypsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who to blame in this. Probably Rob.
Yeah.
I think Rob, yeah. The first time I ever got kegged, I had no boxes on.
Right.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
That is a difficult story.
Yeah,
Were you okay?
yeah, it was alright. Yeah, just got my dick out for a bit.
How old were you?
I was in sixth form, so I was about 16, 17. Something
I
like that.
think that's quite late for kecking.
Yeah, it was a late bloomer. Right, so that's that
But
story.
once you started getting kecked loads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just lost my keck cherry. Right, last one. Dildo heart attack. Cunt of the week for you, lads. I've just got back from the hospital visiting my missus's dad. He's had a heart attack, but should be fine. However, as it turns out, the heart attack started shortly after he went to put some things away in my girlfriend's bedroom and opened the sex drawer.
Is that how they're spelling drawer?
I find that a
Looks
bit
like
annoying because it should have an ER at the end, shouldn't it?
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just an erotic artist.
Yeah. Or he's been at a very mucky raffle.
Any raffles and did... Oh, right, okay.
Don't go there. It's my
drawer.
sex drawer. It's just canvases and easels.
Yeah, I think don't go poking around in drawers in other people's bedrooms.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like any drawer near a bed, that's, you got to leave that alone.
Especially your teenage daughter.
Yeah.
Only bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Where does it say teenage?
Oh, it doesn't actually. Does it?
It's just something you
okay.
pictured.
When me and my ex, when we were still together, we moved house at one point, and like I think like her mum went to get like a box of stuff for her from something, and like she just packed up. She's like, "Oh, I just packed up some stuff for you," and neatly on the top of it was placed her bum wand.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, she had a wand that just popped up her ass. Had like beads that like got narrower towards the top. You pull it out like a ripcord.
They really do all types of ones at Ollivanders,
They really
don't
do,
they?
but you walk into the sex shop and it chooses you.
So he's had a heart attack after looking at this extra.
Yeah.
To his horror, he's found everything: dildos, butt plugs, lubes, paddles, handcuffs, a mask, a tail plug, and a knife.
A knife's a risky one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's high grade.
Yeah.
That's someone with some real issues.
Yeah, exactly. The whole family have been awkward around me and my partner since the heart attack, and it's made me wonder, who's the cunt? Me for potentially causing his third heart attack, my missus for not hiding the sex toys properly, or her dad for having a weak gay heart that couldn't handle finding out what his daughter's into.
Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Dad,
think
you've
it's
got to
his fault.
You can't be nosing around in sex drawers. Like it's obvious there's going to be a drawer around somewhere.
You shouldn't go looking in other people's drawers. That's a rule to live by.
Especially bedside. 100%
Yeah.
bedside.
Oh no, my daughter has kept private things in private places, and I
exactly.
found it.
I would say putting a sex toy in a bedside drawer is hiding it properly.
Yeah.
I think
It's where they
that's-
should go. Do you know
that's
what?
absolutely
It's
sufficient.
it's actually better. It's the literal best place that you could put it.
Yeah.
Because you're going, that drawer, top drawer
Yeah.
to that side is the drawer that you don't want to be in.
Yeah. You don't look in people's medicine cabinets. You don't look in their bedside drawers.
Other than that, she has to hide them on her body, and he may not prefer that.
Well, I'm wearing 3.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows what she had in her?
Just during the podcast, I'm very disappointed with you. Did you just hear a faint buzzing from his daughter?
And finally, I will say, dildo heart attack sounds like it could be a very interesting what 3 words on that app.
That's actually the location of her bedroom drawer.
Who knows where that leads us?
So we've had the 3 stories.
Yeah.
We've got the mate who didn't like Nick for shagging a wheelchair woman.
Uh-huh.
We've got Rob for kecking someone and then trying to fight a gypsy.
Yeah.
And we've got the dad for having a heart attack after finding sex toys from his daughter.
I think this one, for me personally, I think this is quite an easy choice. I'm
right.
going with the rummaging dad.
The rummaging
The
dad.
rummaging dad.
'Cause
He
it
shouldn't
is
be rummaging.
egregious.
He's got a shit heart. Absolutely pathetic. The lad in the second one who kecked his mate, funny, did actually get away with not getting beaten up by the gypsy, so did win. So that rules him out.
But
And the first one, the lads are just, I don't have the heart to give it to the incels because they're sad that their mate got laid.
Yeah, and their mate is actually the hero of all of these
Yeah,
stories
yeah.
because he's kind
Had
of
sex with a woman.
he's an open-minded lover as well.
Yeah,
he hasn't,
yeah. And
he
class,
hasn't
yeah.
applied a narrowing of his
Yeah.
parameters.
Exactly, and on a very flimsy, weird one as well.
Yeah.
I think someone being in a wheelchair isn't a hindrance at all
I
to
can't.
dating them. To
I
take
don't-
that, have a word.
I don't. I
That's
don't.
a deep cut.
I don't have it in me to give it to fellow weak heart sufferer.
Sure.
So I'm going to give it to the people who thought that having sex with a disabled person was somehow amoral.
Okay.
Oh.
How very big of you.
I know. I am very big.
He
like
put
that.
a vote in and signalled his virtue. What a
I'll
lovely
fuck
man.
all types of mingers. I'm not.
If you're a
arsed.
leg minger, I don't give a fuck.
leg minger, arm minger, brain minger,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Good. Alan,
Uh,
who are you voting for? You going for?
This gives me a deciding vote,
It
doesn't
does,
it? That's
yeah.
very
Well, I also
disappointing.
get a
Well, no, we
Oh, you
don't
get a
listen to your
vote.
vote.
Oh,
And
yeah,
also,
yeah.
Tom, it would make the vote not even because there's 3 works for a vote. If you get involved, it makes it.
it depends who he votes for.
possibility of
I
ties.
think
Maybe
the dad is the problem. I'm going to say it.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm voting for that as well. So it's a win for the heart attack dad.
There we go. Yeah. Thank God he put his oar in. Where would we be without Tom's vote? There we go. Well done, Heart Attack Dad.
Yeah.
Your cunt of the week.
Send me your address. You win this badge. It says cunt of the week.
Yeah, but send it quick because you might die.
Everyone else, you get one of these much bigger, better
We're
badges.
also
There's
going
no
to
badge
send
for
you,
this guy.
as part of your prize, we're going to send your daughter a massive butt plug. It's part of your prize package.
Yeah. A couple of knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex knives.
Yeah.
The knife one's the worst thing for me.
Yeah.
Is the knife there as part of sexual play, or is it
Clearly
a
he's listed
self-defense
it.
thing that just happens to be in the
No,
drawer?
he's listed it as part of the sex stuff, and like that's there's just a whole kink thing, but it's just like there's a darkness to that takes it up a notch.
Or maybe it's for opening all the packages that she gets.
Yeah.
Like a letter
This is my
opener.
dildo
I got a
opener.
paper cut the last time from Ann Summers.
Oh, surely Ann Summers are using soft packaging.
I've no idea.
Yeah, surely. Come on, Ann Summers, sort it out. Yeah.
Right, that's the end of the current week, and that's the end of the show. So, Alan, what have you got to plug?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Right, great. Well, there's Alan.
You got a special?
I have got a special
Yeah,
on
plug
YouTube.
that.
I've got. Should I?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a special on YouTube called Oven Glove.
Yeah.
Which it's it's good.
We're
It's
literally at the end of a YouTube video now, and people will be
Oh, okay,
deciding
yeah.
what to watch next.
Well, Alan Cochrane's Oven Glove.
There you go.
It's on. Alan Cochrane comedy.
But
Maybe.
Alan's a fucking brilliant stand-up, so get on that.
really
Definitely
good
go
at
watch.
stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful piece of shit.
Yeah.
But great
Horrible
stand-up.
person.
Yeah,
Really good
God, a
stand-up.
green room is a nightmare with this
Yeah.
cunt. But yeah, thanks for coming, mate. Long
Thank
overdue.
you.
Like for me to do an episode with you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I won't farm you off on Phil Ellis. That cunt. Glad he's failed.
And then what should we plug?
Dead Meat tickets are coming out tomorrow, Friday, the 28th of November.
Yeah.
But only for patrons.
But only for patrons. The
Yeah.
public have to wait a week.
So you got to sign up, patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod.
And like Dead Meat is going so much bigger and better this year. Like we're really like stepping it up a massive notch. It's gone 2 days. We've got camping, and it's all going to be so much bigger and wilder and cooler and better. That's what we're aiming at. We want to really fucking take it up a notch this year, and ticket prices reflect that. But like we had to put ticket prices up. It's so expensive running a festival, and like we want to go bigger. We want to make it cool as fuck. We don't want to cut corners.
Yeah.
So get down and support it, because it is. Look, for the last 2 years, it's been the best day of the year. This time it's going to be a full fucking weekend. It's going to be mental. We've got big plans. So get those tickets now. You getting them early for a start, like hopefully we will sell them out, but also you getting them early allows us to actually plan properly and like make it like the coolest festival that we want it to fucking be. So thanks so much for everyone who's been the last 2 years. We know how fucking sick it's been. So get those tickets now and help us make it even bigger, even better. Going to be fucking dope. And get on our Patreon as well if you haven't already. If you want to get those tickets, it's the only way to do it for now. So it's patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod. You get an extra episode every week. There's loads of stuff on there. There's endless fucking content, and you get a free week's trial. There we go.
Bye.
That's everything. Now fuck yourself.
All right.
Talk.